Hey, it's Tracy from Kiss, and I'm here with a video, just a chat video. I haven't sat down and really chatted with you guys lately. And this video is basically about the emotional roller coaster that I have been on, about embracing my natural hair. The people that comments or how I feel about that. You know, I didn't find too many videos about that, and it can be a very touchy subject. I do want you guys to let me know how you feel. Let me know if you disagree, or even if you went through the same thing, because I'm sure that it can help somebody else. With that being said, I have been on the emotional roller coaster, and I'm gonna keep it 100% real in this video. Just please love me after my honesty. Okay, for one, people are quick to tell you you are not your hair. You're not your hair. You're not your hair. And it is true. We are not our hair. But sometimes the people in our lives can make us feel like we are. Like, example, when I told my father, my sons, my husband, yeah, I'm going to go natural this now. Oh, just don't chop your hair off. Just do not cut your hair. And that's the obvious emotional thing. Because remember, I didn't cut my hair in big chop from shoulder length or from armpit length. My hair was waist length. And, you know, they were traumatized because I had been cutting it to waist to middle, let alone chopping it off. And for me, that was an even bigger emotional thing, was parting with my hair, because you're used to it being so long and it's such a dramatic change. And that is why I chose to do this chop before my big chop, so I can transition mentally into the mind frame of the shorter hair. The plan is to do my last chop January and be done with the transition. So the men in my life are like, just don't cut your hair. You know, the women in my life was like, don't cut it, don't cut it. But when I first started getting the itch to really cut my hair, it was like, you know, I think I'm gonna cut it. Oh no, don't cut it. Don't. Just do not cut it. And it's like, it made me feel like a part of my beauty is my hair. Like, what, am I gonna cut it and be ugly? Are you not gonna be sexually attracted to me anymore? Are you not gonna want me if I cut my hair, you know? And to me, once my husband got over that, then he was like, oh yeah, you know, he would make comments, you're gonna go ahead and cut your hair. If you don't like it, Tracy, you can put a wig on, go on and cut it. You'll look good. I can see you rocking a natural hairstyle. That look good on you. And that started building me up more to get me ready for my chop. Was everybody else on that page? No, but my husband, you know, people debate and be like, oh, well, that's your husband, that's your head, and this and that, and that's fine. That's all great. But I personally care about how my husband looks at me and what his opinion is of me, and I want him to be attracted to me. And vice versa. You know, one thing me and my husband made a pact of, because, you know, we've been married for 13 years. We have grown children. We have, our youngest is 11. And we made a commitment to each other to always be the person that we marry. To, you know, and we work out, we eat healthy, we make sure we stay up to date with trends, and we do that for each other. And that's how I feel as a woman. You know, of course, it's my hair and my body. And, you know, my husband isn't the biggest fan of wigs, but I wear them. You see what I'm saying? But you can take a wig off. Your hair, that's what grows from your head. And once he gave me that approval, it was like, let's go. You know, I was ready then. Then, after I cut it, I went through the emotional thing of my hair is gone. Like, when I washed it, that very first wash day, and that hair shrunk up to here, no, to here, I was like, oh my God, what did I do? Because I had never seen my hair with hair that short. The shortest my hair has ever been has been like maybe a little bit past my shoulders, but never shorter than that. So this whole thing, just on the length alone, was very traumatic. And then when, you know, I braided up and put it in the wig, you guys know that's been my go-to style for this transition. And then when I said, okay, I'm gonna try my first felt, you know, I did the felt twist out. I did it. I wore it for that one day, braided it up, and before I left the house the next day, it was back hidden under the wig. And then I tried the next braid out that I wasn't too happy with, and some of you guys said it wasn't a fail. I felt like it was a fail. I wore it that Saturday and Sunday while I was off work, and Monday when I went to work, it was back hidden. Now, this is where some of you guys will be like, you know, this doesn't make sense, and may get offended, but I'm just going to keep it real. And I'm going to keep it real because I have been relaxed most of my life. My mother relaxed my hair at a very, very young age, to the point where we don't even, it's hard to figure out when she relaxed it. It was definitely early on in elementary school. And then the couple of times that I was natural as an adult, I didn't wear my natural texture. I went to the shop every single Friday and got it ironed bone straight. So then coming from that to wearing wigs that are basically flawless, accepting the look of your textured hair is hard. And I remember the very first twist out I did, I told my husband, I said, you know, I don't feel as pretty. Like, I feel plain Jane. Like, even though I have the earrings on, the makeup on, and all that, I feel really plain Jane. I don't feel as pretty. And, you know, my husband's like, oh, what are you talking about? You look great. Yada, yada, yada. But I didn't have the confidence to wear it outside the door. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, please follow me. You'll be the first to see everything, like the hairstyles and the trial and errors, because it gets posted there way before it gets posted on YouTube, because YouTube is on a schedule. So when you see a lot of these videos, they may have been recorded a week prior or 2 weeks prior. So I was just like, I don't know, you know. But this last one that I just did, I rocked the crap out of it. I walked into work like, what anybody got to say? What say it? What? But that's not the reaction I got. Everybody loved my hair. They were like, oh my God, Tracy, is that your hair? You've been hiding. And I don't work with a whole lot of black people. So they were like, you've been hiding all that hair. Oh my God, you have so much hair. And I'm thinking to myself, what are you talking about? I cut it all off. You know, so funny. And they were like, oh, we love it. You need to wear like this more. And I remember the very first failed braid out I did when my oldest son saw it. Well, when Jalen, my 18-year-old saw it, he said, Mom, I love it. My friends are really going to like you now. And it just made me feel so good, you know. And the funny thing is, when I went to braid it up, you know, he was like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm braiding so I can wear my wig to work tomorrow. He was like, no, don't put it back on. And so that it really helped my confidence. And so those of you that are actually scared, like a young lady just posted a picture and she was talking about how, you know, she showed her curls and she recently big chopped and it's been growing like crazy. And she showed her a picture of her hair and she was like, I'm still not brave enough to walk out the house. Walk out the house. Walk out the house, because it is such a confident builder. I'm walking in the mall. Black women are at, how long have you been natural? What do you do to your hair? How do you keep it healthy? How do you get the definition? And I'm like, what, me? Oh, let me tell you. Oh, okay, it looks okay. You know, and everyone's reaction helped me build my confidence, because I didn't have the confidence to walk out the door. And like, even throughout the week at work, while I was wearing the braid out, I would catch a glimpse of myself, because, you know, cosmetics, there's mirrors everywhere. A glimpse of myself in the mirror, and I go, and it's still like a shock factor to me. Like, this is you. This is what God gave you. Be proud. And that's the emotional. And you know, it's so funny because some of you guys are gonna think back to this video, and I did a video and I don't even remember what it was about, but I was like, what is this talking about? You found yourself when you went natural. When you found God. You know, it was just the craziest thing to me. And no, I don't think I found myself. I don't think I was ever lost. But I do feel like I am, I feel like I am at a point where I'm accepting myself for who I am. You know, this is what God gave me, and it's beautiful. So we have basically been taught by society what beautiful is, and it's like, I feel like I'm on a deprogramming thing. And if you follow me on Instagram, you already know I think I'm cute right now. Like, I'm feeling myself and I'm rocking it, and I'm so happy that I started this journey. But I wanted to say to all the ladies that are transitioning, like, I'm almost relaxed. I mean, I'm almost natural at this point. I'm still transitioning. I am 16 and a half months post relaxer. I did that humongous chop. Some of the areas of my hair is almost completely natural with less than a half an inch, but the middle part I have anywhere from 3 to 4 inches left. So I have enough texture now where it overpowers the rest of my hair. If you are transitioning or you just recently big chopped and the looking in the mirror part is hard for you, listen, step out that front door, and I promise you, I don't care what your family says, I don't care. And that's another video, because I have family that's supporting me and I have family who's like, what the hell is wrong with you? That's another video. But no matter what anybody says, walk out that front door and you will find out that your hair is beautiful. With all that being said, if you see a girl that is natural, give her a compliment, because that is what built me up to be able to say, I do look good, I am pretty. I don't have to have straight hair or long hair to be beautiful. God bless all of you guys. Please share your opinions, thoughts, what you went through, what you disagree with. Please don't judge me. I am only human and I'm just putting myself completely out there for you guys. I love you and I will see you in the next video. Bye.